Hello, good morning, everyone. We have another gorgeous day in store for us in paradise. And I am standing right outside the Welcome Center to remind you come on in. Every day we're open 9 to 5. Come over and get a walking the villages. I am Megan Wright, and I am excited to share with you all the happening and events and what's going on. We got Super Bowl tomorrow. Skimo is just about to go underway. Good luck to all those competitors this morning. Vail Valley Live starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to Vail Valley Live. You saw Megan Wright brave in the cold weather, but hopefully not too cold all day. We are going to see temperatures rise, and we'll get into that a little bit later in the weather report. But thanks for tuning in. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, or Outside TV Channel 17. And if you are watching live, chat in, ask us a question, tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to know who is joining us this morning on a beautiful Saturday morning in February. Driving in this morning, the skies were colored like cotton candy, just super beautiful, and it's going to be a gorgeous day in store today. So let's look at the weather. We're going to see a high back in the 40s. Finally, we've been seeing a lot of cold temperatures in the single digits, but we're warming things up today, and we might be seeing, a high of 45, low of 12. Currently, though, it is still chilly and pretty brisk out. It's about 13 degrees. But as the sun rises, it'll warm up early afternoon. There'll be some clouds and some sunshine this morning, and more clouds will develop in the afternoon. Winds are light and variable. And then on Saturday, similar forecast, sunshine and mixed clouds. Will have a high around high 30s for Saturday. So Sunday. It'll be a beautiful weekend to hit the slopes, enjoy the weather, great weather for the Super Bowl. Monday will warm things back up into the 40s. It'll be generally sunny despite a few afternoon clouds. Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then as we get to Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see some more snow in the forecast. So looking at the new snow totals, we have no new snow overnight. The roads are pretty clear, but in the next 5 days, we can anticipate 6 to 7 new inches. So Tuesday and Wednesday will bring in some fresh snow, and then in the next 6 to 10 days, we'll see 7 to 8 new inches, and that'll be mostly on Monday, the 20th. So that is a look at the future snow forecast, but the mountains are open. They're looking so great. Conditions could not be better. Let's bring things outside to the chilly morning here in Vail Village with Megan Wright and see really how it feels.
Good morning. Hi,
Good morning.
Good morning. I know it's 13 degrees, but you still get that wind chill, so it feels like it's like 4 degrees, but it's going to be another beautiful day like yesterday, and it's going to get too warm. We like these days for sure, but we need to keep the snow coming.
Exactly. The snow coming, and the cold temperatures really conserve the snow in just the perfect way. So it's hard when you go out and you brave the cold weather and it feels like negative degrees, especially if it's storming out. But, that's what makes the conditions so great on the mountain. So you just have to dress appropriately. So if people are getting ready for their ski day, what would you suggest?
Yesterday I was telling Tricia, definitely a face mask. This morning, I don't know if you're going to need that face mask. Maybe this morning, but you'll be going to a couple layers, of course. And then you just, there's off at the lap, and I don't know. I think it's going to be When you said 40, that kind of made me a little nervous. I didn't know it was going to get that warm.
I know 40 degrees midwinter is actually pretty warm, especially when the sun's out, because it can feel so much warmer when the sun hits your face. But I'm
Yeah.
sure that it's a cold start for those racers over at Meadow Mountain doing the Skimo race this morning. I think everything kicks off at 8 a.m., so everyone's kind of getting ready, maybe feeling a little bit nerves, mostly excitement.
Yeah, that starts at 8, and then the intermediate and the beginners start at 9. So it'd be kind of cool to see who wins and hear about it. But yeah, that's a fun thing event. I might have to try it next time. The next one's
Yeah.
in March. I'm not sure what the date is, but
So tell the viewers a little bit if they don't know what skimo is. I mean, it sounds like a mountain lingo word, which really it is. So brief our viewers.
okay, sure. So skimo is, it's skiing mountaineering is what it stands for. It will be in the Olympics in 2026. So it's going to get a lot more recognition here coming. You skin up the mountain. It's 2 mile loop actually. So you skin up the mountain, you ski down, you put your skis on your back, and there's a portion back around the loop. So they're 2 mile loops. So the advanced start at 8 a.m. and they go 3 times around this loop. So it's a total of 6 miles. The intermediate goes 2 times, and they start at 9. And then beginner level will begin at 9 as well, and they only do 1 2-mile loop.
Okay, yeah, it's really exciting, and Meadow Mountain is just a gorgeous area. I would say in most of the seasons, I love really riding it up on my bike, but it's a popular place to skin and find some powder patches, and a great place to snowshoe. We also do a lot of photo shoots for the ski brand that I help model for Hoo Ha. We always do our shoots there. It's just a cool area, and it's conveniently located right off I-70, right as you're entering Minturn. So super easy place to meet up with people and go on a little adventure.
Yeah, when people come in and ask where they can hike, and then we're going to go hiking, I send them over to Meadow Mountain because it is open. There's not those aspen trees, and you're not it's just a view that you can see the Gorang, and it's sunny, it's warm. So it's a great place in the winter for hiking. For sure.
Definitely, yeah. And the nice thing is you can go at all hours of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, you can skin up Vail and Beaver Creek, but you got to be an early riser because it's got to be before the lift operations open at 8:30. So you could head up the mountain around this time. Normally we do see skinners head to the mountain around 7:30. They'll skin up and they truly earned their first tracks of the day. And so then once the mountain opens, that's not really allowed. And it's interesting because I was in Aspen a couple weekends ago skiing on buttermilk for the first time, and they allow uphill skinning the whole day, and I saw so many people participating in that, which was really cool. You have to be a little bit cautious and dodge them when you're skiing downhill, but I love to see that people are getting after it, getting after some exercise, staying healthy. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd be a little nervous going when you got a million skiers coming down fast, trying to skin up, at the same time. Some people have to be a little bit more careful when they're skiing down. So I don't know if I think I would go before the lifts open, after the lifts.
Definitely. And you're really breaking a sweat when you skin up the mountain. When you're hiking up any mountain, you get warm. So it's nice. Even though the temperatures are cold to start off with, you are really working up that body heat.
So I do want to remind people it is Saturday day, so getting into the Vail Village parking structure is definitely, a waiting game. So if you really want to get on the mountain faster, go to Lions Head parking structure this morning, and then about after 9 o'clock, then it will open up. But right now, the cars are going to start having to wait.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
reminder. Great reminder. Saturday is normally our busiest day. We also sometimes see that on Friday now. It's almost the new Saturday. But heavy traffic on the mountain. Luckily, the mountain is so big, so it really does tend to spread out and doesn't feel as packed as the structure will. But you are lucky if you actually do get in the structure, because it will fill up most Saturdays. I don't think we've had a Saturday where it hasn't filled up yet. And it is peak hours, so it'll be 1 hour free, and then once you hit 2 hours, it'll be $10, and that will increase by $10. So you may get lucky, and it will fill up, and then the frontage road will start to fill up, and those are free spots, but those fill up fast. And once the frontage road is filled, then you're going to have to get creative. Maybe go find another lot near Red Sandstone, Donovan Park, some other side streets that are free, and take the bus in, but it's free, the bus, in-town bus. So just plan ahead today for parking, because that can be the trickiest part of your day.
Absolutely. Yesterday, both garages were full by 10 a.m., before 10 a.m. actually.
Yep.
So yesterday was crowded.
Crazy. Yeah.
But
So
like you said, as soon as you get up, it's just wide open. Got a big mountain.
exactly. Well, the theme of this morning is early bird gets the worm. We're going to take a quick break, but we have so much more coming at you. Information, headlines, road reports, and so much more.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpack.org.
Moet Vending for life's spontaneous, festive moments. Celebrate at the Grand Hyatt Vail.
Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne and J. Crew. I brought with me my Rowana, less than $18, 70% off. My fingerless gloves, $6. And look at the sweetheart sweaters, the fun little necklaces, the striped lifestyle tees, and the tennis shoes, all half off. Everything's 50 to 70% off. Don't forget to pick up your savings card booklet at customer service or the Colorado Welcome Center at Castle Rock and Silverthorne, where you can save an extra 10% off. Love is in the air.
Welcome to Nap Harvest. We are showcasing healthy habits, and you can start right here feeding your family healthy organic vegetables and fruits that are seasonal and local. They're all the way from Arizona with our wonderful, beautiful citrus fruits that we sneak across the border for. But don't forget our nap mushrooms, grown at 9,000 feet. Mushrooms are chock full of benefits for you. And then also the microgreens, also chock full of vitamins. Come see us at Nap Harvest in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road next to Color Coffee. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
All right, it is that time to grab your cup of coffee and your newspaper and see what made headlines for today in the Vail Daily, Saturday, February 11th. we have just a gorgeous photo of a skier into the woods. She is skiing the trees on Beaver Creek on Friday. You can see the blue skies as much as that white powder. We've been really enjoying some of the bluebird days after a long streak of gray skies. So more of that this weekend. Taking the big headline, Scary Safe in the Backcountry. The State of Snowpack event details how above average snowpack is reducing prevalence of large slides with no accidents reported since January 7th. This is just really fantastic news for us because we really deal with traumatic stories of avalanches with people going in the backcountry skiing, and it's never fun. But this is a great story now, actually, that we're hearing less prevalence of these avalanches. This event was held at the Vail Brewing Company on Wednesday, and there will be another presentation on the local snowpack later this spring. So lots of good information here on your local and region headline. And, I just feel like the anniversaries are endless across everything. So we are celebrating another anniversary, and it's Eagle County. The county was carved out sprawling of Summit County in 1883. Okay, so these are some interesting numbers. In 1876, Colorado becomes a state. In 1883, the Colorado legislature created Eagle County. And then 1890, the local newspaper wrote the lack of housing for miners in Red Cliff, so history continues. And then in 1920, after 3 previous elections, county voters approved moving the county seat from Red Cliff to Eagle. So you can kind of see how it was broken out by county through the years in this photo. Really just awesome history to read up on, written by Scott Miller. So read for yourself on page A3. And some local business news. Revelation Power Yoga is under a new ownership. This community yoga practice will remain in Avon. Julie Kiddow on the left sold Revolution Power Yoga to longtime yogi and former Revolution Power Yoga ambassador Kayla Weber. So congratulations on that new shift. I know we have lots of yogis here in the county and lots of places to take yoga. So maybe look up a little bit more about Revolution Power Yoga. And growing interest in uphilling from unlikely demographic. So we've been talking this morning about skimo, uphilling, this trend that's just growing that will be in the next Olympics. And now more than 220 people dove into the uphill skiing at the National Brotherhood of Skiers 50th annual event. This is just so incredible to bring new people to the sport. Unlikely demographic. We love to introduce and be inclusive with the mountain activities. So you can see a great photo of them taking off their skins, transitioning to earn their turns. So this is a really cool story. You can read more about on page A22. And this is pretty cool. Some Grammy news, some Colorado Pride. Steamboat grad, now a 2-time Grammy winner. This is Tyler Johnson, and he went to school in Steamboat Springs High School, graduated in 2004, and he just won 2 Grammys for Album of the Year and Pop Vocal Album for his work on Harry Styles' album, Harry House. Very cool. He was the writer and producer of this. Congrats to you, Tyler Johnson. I actually had a friend who worked here in Vail at the Vail Dance Festival, and she danced in Harry's performance at the Grammys. So pretty cool stuff. You can read more about his journey on page B2. And some arts and entertainment. We are taking a look at bowling and dining in Vail Village. So this is looking at Decca and Bowls culture, their recipes. I mean, just these photos here are making me starving. Right up at the top, braised lollipop short rib with truffle parmesan, mashed potatoes, pearl onions, roasted carrots. Oh my gosh, that is right up my alley. We also have a salmon puttanesca with a sweet potato relish, onions. Oh my gosh, this sounds so good. The menu is really cool. And then you can grab a drink at the bar, really trendy, contemporary atmosphere, and then go bowling. I mean, best of both worlds. So read more about this hotspot here on the Arts and Entertainment cover. And that's it. There's so much information here, including Town Talk. You can see some locals post their stories. You can share them on Instagram using hashtag Vail Live. And then you can just see some houses that are on the market, some jobs, some ads. I mean, I just found out that Tiamo expanded to a location in Eagle. So you always learn stuff by grabbing your paper. So read for yourself on Vail Daily. Let's switch gears and take a look at the roads this morning. My commute into here, to the studio, was really nice. Like I said, we started out with just a beautiful sunrise, cotton candy skies, and the roads were clear. So it's been a nice break from very icy roads and snowy conditions. But when there are parts on this interstate that really don't get a lot of sun, so there might still be some icy patches that you want to be aware of. Officers Gulch, that's one that doesn't get a lot of sun, and Dow Junction is another one too. So be careful on some of those canyons, and even when you're passing the Vail Pass, Eisenhower Tunnel. Today is Saturday, so we can expect to see a decent amount of traffic heading from the Front Range into the high country, and then that in reverse on Sunday late afternoon. So just be aware, take a look on Google Maps. Normally it can tell you how long the duration is due to traffic or any new accidents. Another good resource is the Colorado Department of Transportation, which is co.gov. And you can take a look at live cams, travel alerts. You can even sign up, and it's a really great resource for driving here in the high country, which takes some confidence and preparation. So be prepared for your commute. Get safely from point A to point B. Let's bring things back outside with Megan and talk about this Super Bowl weekend. Tomorrow, we're gearing up, and the Super Bowl weekend is one of the most busy times for bars, and I hear it's the second day to Americans eating, the first one being Thanksgiving. But I thought that was a fun fact.
I did not know that. That is a fun fact. But I believe it. You got 4 hours of entertainment, and what do? Sit on the couch and you eat, or you golf.
Or you golf. Yeah, there's some opportunities to golf. I know here at the Grand Hyatt, they have some Top Golf suites, but I know those are already rented out. But those are fun to kind of play golf and then watch the game. But there's another opportunity to golf at the Vail Country Club. That might be a fun place.
Yeah, they're having a big to-do for the Super Bowl. You can simulator golf at the Vail Valley Country Club, and it's $65 for the day. And actually, the menu looks pretty, affordable. $5, $3 beers, $5 beers, chicken wings. So that looks good. And we got actually quite a few Super Bowl events happening.
Yeah, there's one at Remedy Bar at the Four Seasons. They have great screens, like an entire wall, like a huge projection, and then there's other TVs around it. That's a really great place to watch sports. And then Red Lion, too, is classic in Vail, classic sports bar. And then I would say another good sports bar up in Beaver Creek, Sea Bar. That is really nice, and you're right there right by the mountain, so you can literally ski off the mountain, and it's perfect timing for us. Kickoffs is at 4:30, which is right when après is just kicking off, so it should be a really good time to ski and then après at a bar and watch your Super Bowl.
Yeah, and Chasing Rabbits has it's new American food, but it's $25 to get in, cover charge, and they have huge screens, and they're going to have it all open. Even in the restaurant, the 2 TVs at the bar, when that opens at 5, they'll be able to accommodate even more people. So that's a great place to go. Cucina is actually a really good deal. It's $49 for a buffet. So, and that's right at the lodge. So that too, ski to the very last moment. Just top your skis off and go watch some football in Cucina. Yeah.
Absolutely. I've actually never been in that place. I've seen the lobby of the Lodge of Vail, but I feel like it's rustic vibes based on the photos I've seen. Describe the vibe of Cucina.
So Cucina actually was remodeled after the summer. So during the fall, they totally remodeled it, and it's right across from Elway's, and it's a huge bar. So and then the whole restaurant, and then they have a whole area for buffet. So every day they offer breakfast buffet. It's actually I think it's like $39 for the regular standard buffet for breakfast, which is a great deal. But for Super Bowl, it will be $49. They always have live music, especially on Wednesday and Saturday nights, a popular evening. Local specials, you tell them you're local and show it to, your pass, you get 20% off. So Cucina is it's a nice spot. It's right at the base of the mountain. So
Yeah, that's great.
they're
And
gonna
if
have
you
a Super Bowl.
and if you're in Avon, the Weston Riverfront lookout lobby bar, that's a really great vibe. They recently had a remodel as well, and they're doing some specialty ribs. So if you're in the ribs mood, maybe head over there. They'll do $5 select draft beers, some special beer and a shot for $8. So they're doing some really good deals too, and that's right at the base of Beaver Creek. So anyone in Avon, that would be a really good spot. Another great lobby bar.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's going to have that TV screen going on. It's going to be a good game.
I'm so
I hope my
excited.
numbers are 7-0 so I can win the squares.
Oh, yeah, the Squares is a great game. I know there'll be a lot of bets, even bets with Rihanna's set list. We're really excited about that halftime show. Rihanna hasn't done a concert in 8 years, so it's been really cool to see some of the pre-show interviews, and she's kind of been teasing. I saw she's doing a nice review of her catalog of music, so we should expect to see some of her classic songs. I mean, everyone knows at least one Rihanna song, so it should be an awesome performance.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Rihanna on the stage again. I am. I hope it's appropriate.
You never know with those pop stars. But another lobby that's having great deal is here at the Grand Hyatt, and they're doing some double baked wings. I'm such a sucker for wings, so that caught my eye. They're doing some really fun stuff for the Super Bowl. They'll have big screens up, and there's a lot of seating here in the bar, and I actually had a chance to catch up with Carrie Clay about this, and we also teased what you can celebrate for Valentine's Day. They're doing a special through the weekend as well, some dinner specials, so plan ahead because Valentine's Day is just around the corner as well. So let's learn a little more. It's an exciting time here at the Grand Hyatt. Super Bowl is coming up, and we have lots going on and how we can enjoy the big game day.
Well, we're really excited for it. So Sunday here at the Grand Hyatt, not only are we going to have some specials, we have extra TVs being brought in, so it's going to be pretty lively in our main lobby area, Fireside Lounge. We're going to be doing a huge addition to the menu for the day, lots of specials. I'm really excited for the chicken nachos. Chef Pascal's bringing his secret recipe from past life to this life, so we're stoked about that. We're gonna have all of our draft beers for $5. Specials will start at 3 o'clock on Sunday and go all the way through Super Bowl. I think Super Bowl's at 4:30. So a lot of fun things going on for Super Bowl. Parking will be complimentary for anyone coming on property. A nice little perk for all of our locals. So if you want to get out of the house, not fight the crowds, come over to the Grand Hyatt and enjoy.
Yes, I see the twice cooked wings. Can't go wrong, wings and football.
Right, and the Korean barbecue I think is my personal favorite. Such a nice little spice to it and get that flavor. So really exciting time. On top of football weekend though, we are right around the corner from Valentine's Day as well.
Yes.
And so I have a few fun things for Valentine's Day I wanted to show you. You know me, I love the food and the beverage. So we're gonna highlight a couple of the goodies that we have going on for Valentine's Day. Chef Pascal and Chef Kyle have come up with a great tasting menu. It'll start Friday the 10th and run all the way through Valentine's Day. They are going to have choices of 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, and 2 desserts. In those, you can pick and choose, you can do the full tasting menu, a lot of options, which is really great. I'm most excited for our dessert. We have a strawberry and berry chocolate cake. It's got a couple different chantilly layers, raspberry cream, looks so good. And of course, what would a great dessert be without a great cocktail? We will have tons of Prosecco and champagne. This is my favorite personal chocolate martini. Look at these hearts. You know, it's Valentine's Day. Awesome. And, you know, just get a little bit of the goodness.
You know, I think Valentine's Day is about going all out, you know, so these are just such a nice touch to make your meal feel special.
They are. It's a lot of fun, and of course I can't, you know, not say parking is also included. I know that's such a big thing in the Valley. We're doing it through the whole weekend, so you have a lot of options. If you don't want to go out on Tuesday, you can come out on Friday, Saturday, and it's just such a great, you know, addition to our menu. This menu will be for Gessner's Restaurant, and exciting to start at 5:30 on Friday.
So should we call ahead and get a reservation?
Always recommend it, but you know, if worst case your plans change, come see us. I'm sure we can figure out a spot for you.
Definitely. The views here at Gessner are just beautiful. You're looking at Gore Creek, you're seeing the hot tubs. I mean, it's really special.
It is.
So
It's a lot of fun.
plan your holiday Valentine's special here.
Yes. Well, cheers and happy Valentine's Day and happy Super Bowl.
Yes.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery stands for providing the highest quality care to our unique patient population here in the mountains.
I think that what makes us unique is that we really are practicing groundbreaking techniques, yet, you know, we practice it in a small town environment. Our patients are our neighbors and our kids go to school with their kids.
I think every one of our docs treat their patients like their family. Our goal is to keep you active, doing the things you want to do, and we'll map out a road to success to get you there.
Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. And we are going to wow you with some of the fabulous looks that we have to share with you today from J. Crew and Adidas. Let's take a look. Here's Rachel in J. Crew. I love her navy preppy blazer with striped lining, striped pink tee, amazing white jeans, white sneakers, gorgeous pink ribbon earrings. With her savings card booklet, it'll be $197, saving $316. Here's Enza in J. Crew Kids with her denim jean jacket, her heart filigree tee, sweetheart leggings, heart necklace, and her white slip-on tennis shoes. Whole outfit $101 with her savings card booklet. Wow, Liv, you look amazing in J. Crew sportswear line. From her fabulous striped button top, pink leggings, fleece jacket, pearlized headband, fingerless gloves, and her amazing tennis shoes with the pink and copper colors, all from the internet return. Her outfit $145 outlet, fabulous. Kate is in Adidas in her pink hoodie, pastel leggings, black tote, and her white and pink running shoes. Her whole outfit would come to $138. Okay, Rachel, you look fabulous in your amazing full-length bubble coat from Guess. You've got your fabulous hoodie with the faux fur, and look at those adorable pearl gold shades. Whole outfit with the shades, $138. Here's Kate in Adidas with this black cropped jacket, $42. It's 40% off of their jackets. Here's Liv. She's in Guess in the most amazing puffer jacket with fleece detailing inside the hood. Love the black belt and the sunglasses. Jacket reduced to $65. And her shades are only $45 from $90. Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. And just a reminder, be sure and pick up your savings card booklet at the outlets at Castle Rock in the food court, at customer service, and the outlets at Silverthorne at the Colorado Welcome Center. Love is in the air, and so are the discounts that you're going to find in the savings book. See you soon.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. If you're just tuning in to Vail Valley Live, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get those alerts and be part of the community here at Vail Valley Live. But it is a beautiful start to the day, a chilly start, but things are going to warm up around noon. So it's going to be a gorgeous day. Let's bring things outside and see where Megan is. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad you still stayed there because the Vail Winterfest is happening right now and it's just so gorgeous. So please tell us what is behind you.
So this Vail Winterfest 16th annual kind of kicked off January 9th. And this magical place with all these sculptures called the Wave was open to everybody, and in the evening it illuminates with colors and different red colors, and it's just magical. But these 40-degree weather days, I can see some of my little waves just kind of slowly dissipating. It makes me kind of like, no. But
I know.
Yeah, it's incredible.
We really like the cold temperatures for the Vail Winterfest, just plain in itself to preserve the ice. But man, they brought in 25,000 pounds of ice to make this sculpture, and it's just so impressive. And it really does change at night when the lights are illuminated. It's really nice to visit after your dinner, maybe. And it's right there on the Gore Creek Promenade, so right by El Segundo. Maybe we can even make it full screen so we can really see. It's really large. It's called the Wave. This is right outside of Mountain Standard, just to give you some context. But how beautiful!
Yeah, some of these the height on some of these waves are as high as 13 feet. Wow. So it's pretty. It's a big, massive kind of ice sculpture.
Yeah. So if you're figuring out like maybe where to take a photo, that is definitely a good place to take your nice family photo on vacation.
Yeah. Yesterday I kind of walked by here just to kind of check in to see, and it was right at midday, and the sun was just, glazing on it. So, hurry up, people! Get on over here so you can see these beautiful icing. But here's a little wave. You can see it's kind of slowly getting smaller, but we still got, about a good month of it left for sure. This will last. It'll stay here till the ice melts.
Yeah, which is super cool. So there's a timeline to the art exhibit, but the time is now to go and visit it. And like I said, it is so cool at night. It really is like a whole different vibe, but it's chilly there with all the ice, the snowpack, the creek. I would say it's one of the coldest parts in the village. So thanks for hanging out there and showing us the views.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, people should come down. You just walk down Bridge Street, take a ride at Pepe's, go to the Children's Fountain, walk down to the Gore, right next to the river. They have the fire, already kind of going right now, so it's a perfect spot. Beautiful. Definitely. And warm.
Well, and speaking of ice, another ice exhibit that you can go to is the Yeti hockey game over at Dobson Ice Arena. And they had a game last night. I'm not sure if they won, so I should text Dom, our other host on the show, and he plays on the team. He's killer. He really does score most games. And they've been really on a winning streak. So my bet is that they won. But it is such a fun time to go down. It's right in Lion's Head by the Vail Public Library or the hospital. Parking is super easy to just do right in the Lion's Head structure. And after 3, it's free. So no worries on paying for parking. But puck drops at 7:45. Tickets online are $10. At the door are $15. And it really does get rowdy in there. Lots of people. I'm always bumping into people I know, meeting new friends. It's kind of like the best bar you could attend with some awesome entertainment with the hockey players. And, it's awesome just to support a local team, local sports, and just kick off your evening with the Yeti hockey.
Yeah, it's a perfect family event. And tonight, St. Louis again. So, like you said, 7:45. People should plan on going if they are looking for something for their family to enjoy.
They won 7-1. Okay, I just got the word from who? Who did we hear that?
Yay! Woo!
It's on their Instagram. Awesome. They won yet again. So go Yeti hockey boys. Let's take home another win tonight. And you can be there to attend. Like you said, family affair. Tickets are super affordable. The draft beers are local and cheap too. So great place to hang out.
Yeah, $10 online. So get your tickets online. Otherwise, at the window is $15. But it's worth it, especially families that are visiting and stuff, and kind of get into hang out with some locals.
Yeah, and just
Although
around
a lot of locals. Oh, sorry. Yes, a lot of locals were at Agave last night for the Runaway Grooms.
True. Yeah, the Runaway Grooms just released a new EP, and so they played it live. I heard they didn't go on until about like 10:45. Our producer, Leah, went to the show, and she said it was awesome time. I saw some Instagram stories last night, too, and it looked like it was a pretty packed house, great energy. So that's another great local band that we like to support. We see them often at different bars. They were recently on tour, too. So very cool. You can check out their new EP, and they're kind of going on a little winter tour around Colorado, some of our other ski resort friends just around the way. So that was really cool. And then another way people supported locals was the community theater, the Porchlight Players. They put on a show, Rotten Tomatoes. I went there last night. It was opening night, and it was hilarious. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard, and it was really cool to have dinner, meet some new people at a table, and then watch the performances. They were so talented, and it's so cool. They all have day jobs, and then they're putting in so many hours and just their passion to the show, just for pure entertainment. So that was also really awesome way to kick off the weekend last night.
I'm excited to actually kind of see a show at Porchlights. Country dinner music, country dinner playhouse music theater in Denver. And growing up, always went and had dinner and a show at the Barnstormers. It was that was a wait staff, and then they would start, the play with the big intro and folk music. So. And it did close down, and I didn't know if there was ever another theater dinner house, and now we have one right down in Eagle.
Super cool. Yeah, it's right at the Brush Creek Pavilion. They transformed the place, and it's really cool. They really brought in lights. They rented costumes, so there's no shortage or shortcuts up to the performance. It was hilarious. So I think it really is close to selling out. So if you are interested, we have been talking about this last couple days, do go online and see if there's any tickets left. I can attest, it's a hilarious performance, and it came with 3 drinks too, some nice red wine. So fabulous. Such a good time.
Was that your Valentine's celebration?
I went with a family friend, basically like my second dad, and his wife was in the show. So supporting the family, but also fellow thespians. I knew quite amount of the actors, and a lot of friendly faces in the audience as well. So that is running this weekend, Valentine's Day, and next weekend. So it is a way that you could do Valentine's, lots of different ways. We'll brainstorm next segment on some Valentine's ideas, but you should go get warm, maybe hop into a coffee shop, maybe Yeti's Grind. We actually had a chance to meet with the owners, hear about their story. It's one of our favorite local coffee shops, so learn a little more.
So I'm Larry Leith. I'm the other half of Marcy Leith. We're the owners of Yeti's Grind. I came as an athlete back in the 80s after college, and then was here for a long time, and then left and started some businesses, and then we eventually started a company in Denver called Tokyo Joe's, the restaurant chain. We did have the restaurants, and I kind of was learning coffee along the way. There's parts about it, there's these books called The Third Place, which we really understood with the restaurants and, how we are, we're either at work or we're home or with these other places. But the coffee shops were very much this place, and we sort of fell in love with it as it went. A lot of it was with Marcy, for Marcy. I sort of fell in love with coffee. She was way ahead of me on it.
I feel like it sort of found us.
Yeah, the story behind Yetis is it goes back a ways with Tara and Nate. We, took it up and sort of been running with it and remodeled the original store, the second one in Solaris, and then of course just recently built this one here in Edwards, which is super exciting. We really kind of wanted to blend that indoor-outdoor, which is kind of like who we are as a creature here in Vail Valley. You're living in this valley, you have an acute love for the outdoors, so we wanted to blend that as much with the shop, and it's fun to have a blank palette like we did with this space.
We're so excited to be in Edwards. Edwards is a really awesome community. There's never a time you walk in and don't know someone, I think we live in such an amazing place. It calls to a pretty eclectic group of people. For us, it's really about just rippling that love through the community and beyond, there's a reason we pour hearts on the coffee, right? Especially coffee being that kind of first place you come in the morning often. So to be able to start people's day in a way that's positive and hopefully has them feeling good, and even the taste of that first cup of coffee that's just like, it's just good.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too. See you soon.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery is kind of a one-stop shop. We have everything in-house.
We have cast techs, MRI machines, x-ray of course right at the clinic, physical therapy right at our clinic.
I'm going to get to the bottom of what your diagnosis is with all the resources we have, and that's what we do.
Valentine's is just around the corner, so we're going to do a little brainstorming on how you can prepare, maybe make a romantic plan, because in my opinion, Valentine's Day is about going all out. Every day is about love and sharing the love, but Valentine's is over the top. It's cheesy. It's romantic. Get into it. I'm such a big fan, and one way that is really intimate and really can make it really special is up at the Vail Performing Arts Center. They're doing a really special performance, and this is not taking place on the main stage. It's all actually going to be in the May Gallery. This is Eris Quartet, and the May Gallery is really cool. It's at the top level, and it's a little, side lounge, really gorgeous decor. It's normally for, some pre-receptions, some donors. So it's a rare thing for a whole performance to take place. So it's going to feel even more intimate than the main performance. But this is a one-of-a-kind Valentine's night out. A very special evening, complete with chocolate, truffles, flowers, and specialty wines. So if you like Mozart, this is the concert for you. It's going to be $125, and that does include wine and hors d'oeuvres. The reception's at 6, and then the performance is 6:45. So this would be a really romantic way to celebrate. They also have a lot of other performances coming up, including Parsons Dance 2 days later on the 16th, and this is super cool. This company is based in New York City, and they are truly renowned, and it's going to be bold and boisterous and very athletic, and all these dancers are really gifted. So tickets start at $45. You can also do a 4-pack ticket 4-pack for $161. But this is going to be really cool. 7 p.m. on the 16th. And even looking forward to next weekend, we have Piff the Magic Dragon. Oh my gosh. And I actually had a chance to interview Piff the Magic Dragon himself. And boy, is he a character. 50% comedian, 50% magician, 100% dragon. This is going to be an incredible performance. And he did a live magic trick with me. You'll have to stay tuned on another show when we debut the interview. But I was mind blown. And he did it right here over our cameras. So that is a performance that I'm seriously going to plug now because he is hilarious and truly magical. So check out the whole performance calendar, valarpack.org, and you can reserve your tickets. Look ahead. It's going to be going all the way through the end of April. So perfect time for entertainment after the slopes. But let's bring Megan back in and just brainstorm some other ideas on how you could spend Valentine's Day. I know that Gessner is doing a really special dinner here, and this is running through the whole weekend. And there's starters. You kind of choose between 2 options, which is nice. I like limiting the options, but there's a elk carpaccio. Wait, how do you say it again? Carpaccio. There it is. And then, or a lobster salad. So those are starters. And then the entree, there's a miso glazed cod or a grilled lamb chop. Delicious. And then the desserts, a chocolate and red berry cake. And I had it on the interview, if you saw it a little bit earlier. And it was delicious even at 8:30 a.m. So I can attest to that. They also are serving strawberry almond champagne cheesecake. And they were doing this really specialty chocolate martini, which they also coined it as the Valentini, which I love. You could call any martini the Valentini, but it was really delicious, creamy and chocolatey. So they're doing a really cool special. That might be a fun date night. And I know there's a lot of different restaurants available, but you'll have to maybe reserve, maybe just head to the bar and get a seat, maybe at La Nona. That's a great romantic place too. Maybe just bring a picnic up on the mountain. I did that last year at Bell's Camp in Blue Sky Basin, so that was fun. Let's bring it out to Megan and see if she has any ideas.
I got my coffee, 2
Oh, good.
arrows, good coffee over there. They opened up the gondola already. How nice is Vail Resort? People are loading up already. Not
That
8:30.
is so nice. Yeah, it's 8:20, so 10 minutes early. People are lucking out, hopefully moving the traffic along on this busy Saturday morning.
Yeah, they are. Sorry, I'm going to turn this up a little bit. So Valentine's Day suggestions, there's so many. And actually, they've got make a reservation. New American food at Sweet Basil. There's you could do the spa. They have it would be fun, which is like what you do. Do the whole day. Do like a back bowl tour on Tuesday at 10:30 on the mountain for free, and do the back bowl Blue Sky tour, and then come down and have a little a little opera, and then dinner somewhere. But Deckable sounds like a great place for Valentine's Day, and bowling.
Yeah.
Or chasing rabbits. Do the arcade game. I was at Chasing Rabbits the other night. It was kind of fun. We were playing basketball.
Yeah, Chasing Rabbits is doing a cool Galentine's movie night. I just saw this in the paper. $15 per person at the door, so great price. This is from 7 to 9:30, and they're going to be showing Crazy Stupid Love. I love that movie. They'll also be doing a special Valentine's dinner in their restaurant that's also connected, and it's a fixed 5-course meal, and that'll be $275 for the whole dinner, happening from 5 to 11. So this is really cool. A lot of different areas you can celebrate. I like the idea of the spa. Maybe go to Spa Angeli or the Four Seasons Spa. Those are 2 really great popular spots. and maybe do a little couples massage. That's always really nice. But maybe you also just want to cook at home or just buy some gifts, celebrate at home, make a nice dinner. And Nap Harvest had some really nice ideas. They have some great meals that you can take home, easy bake meals, and some gift ideas. So let's learn a little more with them.
Welcome to Nap Harvest, and to the month of February, we are celebrating the heart. We also have wonderful gift baskets that we've created here at Nap Harvest for Valentine's Day, or you can create your own. We have the baskets and everything that you'd like to put in them. They make wonderful gifts. We have all sorts of wonderful sweets here that are good for you. We've got dark chocolate, they're sweetened with honey, lots of sweets for your sweet. So also we have great foods for you to create your own romantic meal. Mushrooms, meats, fishes, fresh flowers to the table, desserts, Anita's pies, all of that you need to create a romantic evening. And remember, all of these things are good for your heart too. The mushrooms, really good for your heart. Honey's a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day with your sweets and your loved ones. Not only is it sweet and delicious, it also helps your heart. We're open 7 days a week. Come see us. We'd love to see you down here in Eagle.
Hi, my name is Carrie Mae Wack, and I'm with the Eagle Valley Library District, and today I'm at our Eagle branch featuring our Spark Studio. So this is our maker space lab, or the place where you can come try new technology. We have software, hardware, pretty much anything that you can use to make and create. We have some sort of version in our maker space. Thanks for checking out the Spark Studio with me today. Make sure to come back to the Eagle Public Library and check it out for yourself.
In Vail.
All right, let's take another look at the weather and see what we can expect for today and the future forecast through the weekend and early next week, because I know snow is on the horizon, but not until next week. We have a beautiful weekend for skiing, some warm temperatures. We're starting out cold today, but the high is 45 today with sun, so it is going to be gorgeous out there. Clouds will roll in a little bit later, but around noon we'll get up to the 40s. So maybe a late start today. Enjoy some of the warmer weather this afternoon. We have a similar forecast, not as warm tomorrow. It's going to be partly cloudy. We'll have a high in the high 30s, winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Yeah, high 37, low 16. Monday, similar, sunshine and some clouds, high of 41, so back in the 40s. And then as we get to Tuesday, we have snow coming. We'll have occasional snow showers throughout Tuesday. winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of snow 50% right now, and similar for Wednesday. Looking at those snow totals, we have about 2 inches on Tuesday, and then another 4 inches on Wednesday, and then another inch to 2 inches on Thursday. So nice fresh powder for midweek skiing next week. And then in the next 10 days, next Monday, we'll see a nice storm come in and bring half a foot of snow. So that is a look at some of your snow and the snow totals. We're well into the 200s for the snow total inch. Actually, can we bring that up and see how many inches there are currently? We're on our way to 300. I think we're going to make it. Steamboat has already hit 300. So I know other resorts here in Colorado have hit that 300 mark, but we're currently at 242 inches for the season, and we have a 70-inch base. So great news on the snow front. Let's bring back outside. I know people are already moving and grooving at the gondola. The lifts are now spinning 8:30, and they'll go until 3:30.
Yeah, it's started loading up early. It's moving, so getting on the mountain. It's gonna be a beautiful day.
Yeah,
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you. You as well. I'm going to be spending it actually over in Aspen. I keep getting drawn to Aspen, little weekend trips, but we're seeing a concert at Belly Up, which is a really cool venue in Aspen. I've never actually been to it, so I'm so glad to be finally crossing it off the bucket list. And then we'll be doing some skiing. I hopefully we'll hit up Snowmass and then celebrate Valentine's Day. So we're excited for a little weekend getaway.
And you're going to watch the Super Bowl?
Of course. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I've been watching this whole season, so I'm invested. I am not, obviously we're Broncos fans, so we're not like really wanting either team to win, but I love watching Patrick Mahomes. I think he is really, really great quarterback, and then the Eagles have just been on fire all year, so it's going to be a great game, really.
I hope so. I think it's going to be a good game, too. I will be in Mexico, so I hope I'm sure I'll be able to find a place to watch it there.
Well, that's fun. Maybe drinking some margaritas, eating some tacos. That doesn't sound half bad.
Yeah. It should be a good game. I should land right in time and get to watch the show. I just hope it's a good game, great halftime entertainment. Commercials are always fun, so.
Totally. We can't forget about the commercials. Well, it looks so beautiful. The sun is now finally rising, bringing some color to the ground, warming up everything. Thanks for braving the cold. I know Rodney Travis chimed in, and he said, Megan is a hearty soul in the cold. You definitely are. But
thank you.
Awesome to do the show with you, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 7:30 for more Vail Valley Live. We're here for you guys and with you guys. So enjoy the day, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.